Welcome to Hand of Fate 2.
Welcome to this. Austin has really wanted to play this for a while.
I have.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
I know it's a roguelike.
It's got roguelike elements. It's very RPG-esque.
Okay.
This is the second one. The first one's not as good as this one.
Memories are fading even now.
Okay, so we got a fucking...
Basically, you're trying to rebuild your memories, I think, or his memories, for some reason.
Well, this guy's creepy.
It's the dealer.
He has leprosy.
He's pretty fucked up because in the first game, you beat his ass. You play the entire game, and in the end, you fight him.
You fight him so hard that he gains leprosy?
Like, he goes into some weird hellish portal.
Okay, so, alright, we're a lady.
Yes.
Okay.
We're a lady with a wolf covering our cooter.
Because as we know, if Cody sees your cooter, then everything's over for you.
Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side.
Watch our show.
Dude, watch our show. You watched our show. You edited that. That's in Celeste. God damn it.
Also, don't randomly say what on an episode you're not on.
Sorry, we have ghosts.
Yeah, but now we have to take the time to respond to you, which disrails the episode.
We're a blank slate, and together we're going to write your history. Okay.
Yeah, I've lost all my memories, and we're trying to rebuild what happened from the beginning of my story to now.
All right.
You stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet.
Okay.
You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking a large tree, arguing amongst themselves.
Okay, so before we just dive headfirst into this, the fuck is going on?
Basically, these are interaction cards, and then things will happen, and you make a choice.
Okay.
It's a choose your own adventure card roguelike.
Okay, so does the four
of greed is an enemy, and the leader is their leader.
Okay, so
move closer to him.
That's what we're up against.
Possibly. We're going to see what happens. We're going to move closer to eavesdrop. See what happens.
Oh, you got one failure. Oh, no. Okay.
One of these is a failure, other three are success.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I won. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road, you push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab them? One retorts. Frustration rises in the leaders. Well, I skipped a line, whatever.
Yeah.
The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but a drop a course on the royal road, and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent a coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet. Here they come. 3 of toil. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. These fell the tree in the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. What do we want to do? We can leap to their defense, offer to help the farmers, warning them it may not come free, or help the thieves with their extortion.
Well, I'm generally not down for being a bad guy. So
Me either.
So I'd say just help the farmers.
You draw your weapon with practical skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. Leader bounces, and now we go into a fight.
Okay.
So as you progress through each one of these stories, you'll get equipment and different things, and you could fuck up real hard, and then by the time you get to the end, you stand no chance.
Okay. So, the 4 of greed was just like there's 4 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically a playing card.
Okay, violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and you can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Okay. So,
and now I have these 3 guys.
You got an army of farmers. You got a farmy.
Nice. What the fuck? Alright. This game is not at all what I thought it was.
I have parries and blocks and things.
I was under the impression that it was more so just like a card game.
No, it's what kind of
very hard to
combat
describe.
style is this? It's
very
reminiscent
Arkham-esque.
of
It's Arkham.
Yeah. I guess kind of like a Arkham Assassin's Creed style fighting.
Yeah.
But everything is represented by cards, it appears.
Okay, so we did it.
Yeah, we won the fight. The farmers fumbled in their haversacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. We got 7 food.
Actually, they wouldn't. I overheard they
5
weren't going to
food.
kill nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, also you have food. You run out of food, you die.
Okay. I feel like if you ran out of life, you would die, but...
Satisfaction lasts only a moment.
Well, if you run out of food, then usually you run out of life after that.
Yeah, but like you're still good for like a minute.
So I'm chasing down this leader because he stole my dad's amulet.
Okay.
That amulet belonged to my dad.
While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass as goblin finery.
Dude, fuck him up.
From beneath the filthy fox pelt serving an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with a wild red eyes. Dude's high as fuck.
With a wild red eyes.
Oh,
Right.
Nice. Nailed it.
we're not gonna need
Grammar.
that.
Okay, I'll do it.
I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. I must get over.
Nope.
We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise.
It lowers a sack from its shoulder.
Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires.
Me too, as long as your heart desires cummies.
Indeed.
The goblin's voice trails off. He examines his sack.
Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it.
His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breech.
That's a problem.
New plan then.
Pulls out of his last trinkets. I can get a sword, a shield, or an axe.
What's the difference between a sword and an axe?
The sword is faster. It's one-handed. The axe is two-handed, but you lose your shield.
Oh.
So you can't riposte anymore, but you do a lot more damage.
And
Seems
then
like you break armor too.
we're just kind of rocking wood shit right now, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
So I'd say at least
I'd get the sword.
I think sword as well.
See, the neglected sword.
Yeah, it's an extra 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh,
A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest.
The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. We just got visited by Santa Claus.
okay. So
This card
It's just
has a token.
constant interactions that
gotcha.
usually don't
Amount.
have a long
Yeah.
standing thing. Some of them do though.
Okay.
Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child.
Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake.
I asked for that.
As they dash off
Because he's a
peer
stupid kid.
under a nearby log, the child shouts back.
Remember, if you meet the forest folk, give me a lemon cake.
In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin.
I'm gonna get myself a lemon cake.
Yeah,
Fuck you, kid.
joke's on him. I'm taking that goddamn lemon cake.
Okay, so there's only one failure. That little token right there, you see right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I do the right thing, I can get that token. At the end, that token turns into cards, other tokens, and so forth, and you'll start unlocking more things to play with.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, so yeah, success.
All right.
I followed the song through the thicket and stream until I find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of the forest.
It's been 12 winters since I had a visitor.
Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears.
You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
Oh, I got a
This is
great
yours
need.
now.
Yeah.
Even if you lose the challenge,
You into old ladies?
you have earned
A
this
little bit,
token.
maybe.
So now we'll find out what the outcome of that success
Nothing
was
could be more
at the
fitting
end.
now than
All right.
reaching
So there's
the
4 more
start.
bros that we're gonna have to fucking dispatch.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. I like to imagine they just knocked over a bunch of trees in the same road and just a bunch of people just in between all of them.
Oh, it's a fucking like 100-meter hurdle.
Yeah. It seems
It's
they're
like a conga line of burglary.
it seems their infighting has
Conga
only
line
gotten
of
worse.
burglary.
The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn.
Oh,
Everyone
man.
will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores.
Oh, it's a different one. It's like,
Yeah, it's like
whoever heard of a thief talk about fair shares? Spits one. You turn up and boss. Is that the same guy?
yeah.
Okay. You turn up and boss us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days.
God, it sucks for that guy.
The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue the discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive and there will be plenty of gold for your trouble."
All right. Isn't this the guy who just watched you try to stop the rest of his group?
Tell
He
him
is.
gold
Te-
cannot replace.
Gold
an
cannot
enemy,
replace
so-
my amulet, you fuck.
Oh, so we don't get input? Okay,
I mean,
that's fine.
he holds up
That's
a
cool.
finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. Their leader hurries away to hide.
That dude's gone.
Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up.
Yeah, there we go. That's a
One of
different
them.
one.
You consider your options: fight or give all my food and gold.
Fight him.
Considering that you said whenever you run out of money, you run out of
well, when you
game
run out of
over.
food, every time you take a step, you lose 10 health until you die.
What?
You draw your weapon and prepare to deal with the miscreants. Tip:
That's the dangers of poverty, man. It's real shit.
yeah, this game is very brutal, actually.
Every step, 10 life.
Every different.
Every move you make, every step you take.
I've been watching you.
Ugh.
I don't have any friends. Kind of
Cool.
upset.
Okay, so
It's pretty simple.
yeah,
Combat.
This game doesn't seem.
Later on, they add a shit ton of different kind of enemies to
Okay.
deal with, and you have to remember which ones can take what.
Hey, what's your meter in the top right?
It's a super attack. Every attack gets me 1 point to it,
Nice.
Okay.
and I can do this super.
Whoa!
Doesn't start off hard, but every single campaign, if you don't, you build the deck for the campaigns, and then he adds his own cards to them,
Oh.
and then you can get really screwed. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Maclipse, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hand to surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It doesn't look familiar. Oh, Malclip says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So, which one is yours?
Oh, you gotta pick which one's your father's.
Yeah, you just pick any of them. There's a bull.
My vote's for the barb.
The bird. What you
Is
feeling?
each one gonna give you a different thing?
I don't think they matter much, honestly. And you can change it later.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's just a little
if
thing
choices
on
mean nothing, then,
This one really doesn't.
yeah, I like the Egyptian face.
The
The Pharaoh.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of an Egyptian pharaoh.
Tutankhamun?
Tutankhamun. There we go.
Tutankhamun. The Sun King amulet. That suits you. You're very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together.
And we should work together on the next episode.
I'm not
Next
gonna
episode,
Hey!
we're gonna work with Malaclypse, the trickster.
God, that's such a terrible
You have
name.
befriended Malclip the trickster.
Yeah, that's good what we did, but
He's cool.
But maybe we can do some even cooler shit on the next time.
Possibly.
Later, remember to like, comment, subscribe.